clicking on this video. So today I wanted to talk about a topic that is actually because of the month of October. Most of you may not know that October is National Dental Hygiene Month, and I believe that it's really important from a nutrition standpoint to keep your teeth in check and really have a good dental hygiene plan for yourself, because it's, in my opinion, directly related to nutrition. And not just in my opinion, but there are studies that suggest and support that a good diet versus bad diet is very influential in how your teeth can turn out and the kinds of cavities and gum diseases and things like that that they can lead to. So I feel it's my obligation to help you guys in preventing any diseases with your teeth, because honestly, I work in the hospital all the time and I see people that have terrible teeth, and whether or not it's their certain situation is based on their diet, it's kind of hard to tell with all the other issues, but it's safe to say that at that moment, having no teeth, having missing teeth, having weak, brittle teeth, it's hard for them to eat, and it does affect their nutrition because they're unable to eat, and they have to eat certain foods, and they cut out a lot of foods, a lot of vegetables, because they have to eat mashed potatoes because they can't eat anything because they have no teeth. So I'm trying to use this video as a preventative measure so we never get to that point where we're missing our teeth or having having a lot of issues with our dental hygiene. And so this video, I wanted to give you a little insight on why I think the importance of nutrition really plays a role here, and kind of tips that you can do to prevent this, and healthy habits you can incorporate into your life to have good dental hygiene. So long story short, a poor diet really does lead to gum disease and tooth decay and cavities. And poor diet meaning foods high in simple carbs and sugars. So bacteria in food cause tooth decay. There is something on your teeth called plaque. And plaques on your teeth, it contains bacteria that feeds on sugars in the foods you eat. So obviously anything that has carbohydrates has sugars in it, even sweet potatoes, even brown rice. So we know we can't obviously avoid everything that has carbs, because we need carbs for energy and for other things. But it's the simple carbs that don't provide any other nutritional benefit, like pretzels and chips and gummy bears, Jolly Ranchers, and even soda. So the plaque on our teeth have these bacteria that feed on these sugars. So the more sugar that you eat like that, the more the bacteria are going to feed and produce these acids, which eventually cause your tooth enamel to break down, decay, and that's what causes cavities. So one way to prevent that, to avoid that, is to really reduce the amount of simple sugars you eat in your diet. And like I said just previously, all those simple kind of junk food, in other words, is really what's gonna be that number one dietary component that's gonna lead to that tooth decay. And specifically, most research and dentists have said, like, it's mainly that sticky stuff, because it gets stuck on your teeth too. So like gum, or like Jolly Ranchers and things like that, even lollipops and stuff like that. So those are the number one things. So another way to kind of prevent that from happening is brushing your teeth. And I know that sounds like really basic, but honestly, I know a lot of people that don't brush their teeth, and it's a very small thing to do that makes a huge impact on your, not just your current health, but also the long-term health. People ask me all the time, Natalie, how do you get white teeth? How do you get white teeth? Well, one, I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. As you see in some of the foods I recommend to you, what may be good to help to prevent cavities and help keep healthy, strong teeth. But I eat a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of whole foods. I don't eat a lot of junk food. And the second is I brush my teeth a lot. I at least brush them 2 times a day. That's the minimum. Always in the morning, always at night. Obviously, there's a lot going on during the day when work and stuff like that. Sometimes I can get it in up to 4 times a day. Any chance I kind of get, I try to do it, because one, I really love the feeling of having clean teeth and clean mouth, and 2, I know the benefits of brushing my teeth, and so I really try to be active in doing that. And even at night, if you get in late, and you feel so tired and you just want to sleep, it's really important to try and squeeze that in, because, I mean, obviously one day over a long period of time is not going to make a difference. It's the continual not brushing your teeth that will add up over time. But those are the 2 really strong things I want to get out there is the clean diet and the brushing your teeth. That's really going to help prevent your teeth from having any gum disease or any issues in the future. So I highly recommend you do that. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is foods that prevent this from happening. Some foods that may help to reduce your chances of getting tooth decay or cavities are going to be foods high in calcium and protein and fiber. Some simple ones, even though I don't eat them, is cheese and yogurt. Now they have the protein and they are also very basic, and like I said, the acids are produced are acidic, so this basic also kind of counteracts that. But more so, it's the protein and the calcium that helps strengthen the tooth enamel. So eating that is really, really good for your teeth, as well as leafy greens. Leafy greens are actually really high in calcium, so the calcium also helps to strengthen your teeth as well and the enamel. So really trying to stick to that in your diet. Another food would be apples. Apples are a great food because they really have so many health benefits, but for your teeth in general, when you're chewing an apple, it creates all this saliva, and it really does help to rinse away bacteria and food particles that get stuck on and in around your teeth, and that helps because the food won't be sitting on your teeth, and if you don't brush your teeth, you know, then it won't be sitting there and then seeping in and letting the bacteria eat on it. So apple's kind of good to it's almost like a temporary toothbrushing. You know, if you are, you know, you feel like you ate a lot of junk for lunch or something and you won't get back till late at night and you feel like you have that weird film on your teeth or your mouth just tastes gross, eating an apple can kind of help have that instant kind of cleansing until you can brush your teeth or floss your teeth. So definitely want to try an apple. Other foods that are really great are going to be raw carrots, like baby carrots, celery, almonds. So celery and carrots have a lot of fiber. Like I said, it produces that extra saliva that helps wash away particles. So that too helps to reduce, just like an apple, that crunchiness is really what helps. And then almonds, they're also crunchy, high in fiber, high in protein, and that really helps to keep your teeth strong as well. And now using some of these foods, you can kind of create little snacks, you know, in between your meals that will help to strengthen your teeth along the way. So for instance, celery and maybe cream cheese, because cream cheese has the calcium in it and celery is that fibrous, tough crunchiness. So the combination of that will really help to strengthen your teeth. You got almonds with some yogurt in it. These are just little ideas and snacks to kind of incorporate. You can throw sliced almonds into your salad of your leafy greens. So anything like that. So I hope this kind of gave you a little bit of an idea of snacks and foods you can eat that will help to also strengthen your teeth and provide good dental hygiene and dental health. So a quick summary. Foods that cause cavities and poor dental hygiene are going to be those simple sugars, high simple sugar and carbohydrate foods. But if you really do want to have it, use that as a snack every once in a while. You don't want that as a part of your staple of your diet. You definitely want to maintain a balanced diet, trying to get most of your foods from each of the food groups: whole grains, dairy, protein, vegetables, fruit, and healthy fats. And so that's really what you want to focus your diet primarily on. And if you need a snack that may be high in simple sugars, really do that seldomly. And then snacks that you want to have throughout the day are the snacks that I gave you previous examples of. Try to incorporate some of that too. And that will help to really provide you with a nice solid diet that will promote good dental hygiene, as well as brushing your teeth, flossing every once in a while, which I like to do. They have all these portable floss sticks that are very easy to keep in your purse. The less you can keep on your teeth as far as food's concerned, the less likely you'll get cavities and tooth decay, so that's definitely recommended. So yeah, they're my tips for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Happy Dental Hygiene Month. And if you have any questions about any of this, you can comment below or shoot me an email as always at Natalie@bodybyboss.com. I would love to hear any suggestions you guys have or questions. Before we go though, I did want to show you guys a book that I'm reading. I really, really love it. And I personally am a very holistic nutrition kind of focus. So I love to heal any kind of ailment or prevent things through food first, and really try to use medication and drugs as a last resort, because obviously with meds, as you could probably imagine or see on commercials, you take one medication, it gives you 10 other diseases. So I really try to just stick to whole foods, because that's really what's going to heal you and help you. That's my true honest belief, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. So I wanted to show you this book. This is the book I'm reading. It's called Traditional Foods Are Your Best Medicine. So here you go. I'll put the link in the description box if you guys are interested in buying that too. I've had it for a while. I don't even know where I got it, but I'll look it up and I'll send it and put it in the description box. But essentially all it is all different foods from all like original cultures. Like there's Eskimos and Indians, and although their diets are all different, like some have a very naturally high carbohydrate base, some have a very high fish base, fatty fish. There's some that have a lot of dairy in their culture. But the common factor of all these cultures is that they stick to whole foods. And in this book, they talk about a lot of studies that once having a control and experimental group, and these experimental groups start to incorporate modern foods into their diet, modern such as American food and fast food and things like that, and they start to see a huge difference in the way their mouth and teeth develop, such as a lot of these, say, African cultures, when they're having when they're just sticking to whatever they can find and grow themselves in their own culture and environment. They don't have dentists and doctors available in most places, but their teeth are still coming out perfectly aligned. They don't need to get their molars removed. And so that raised some questions of why they started making this book and looking into it a little bit further, because they're like, how do they have perfect teeth if they don't see a regular dentist? And it's really because they're eating whole foods and they're just, adapting. Whereas people eating a lot more processed food, fast food, in the modern day culture and society, their teeth aren't coming out as pretty and as perfect. And so this book kind of talks about all that stuff and talks about the studies behind it and analyzes it, and it's really, really awesome if you're into that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to, give you guys that little tidbit because I really like it. I just started it and I'm already in love with it. So if you guys are interested, check out the description box. I'll put the link in there. So thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. Give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. And remember, brush your teeth at least 2 times a day.